Lakers trail by 17, so the Lakers 5 right now. Jeremy Lin is out there with Nash. Then there's Carlos Boozer. Then it's Xavier Henry, and it's Skortsanitis in at the 5 spot. The 10-footer, good.
And that's the goal every time down. Just find a high percentage shot.
Hornets leading by 15. Roberts passes to Zeller. He feeds it to Henderson. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need to fade away.
Nash kicks to Lin. Boozer a screen on Henderson. Off the screen. A nice shot by Lin.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Here's Roberts. It's Henderson on the wing. Down low, here's Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 17.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
The Lakers with the ball. Boozer a screen on Kid Gilchrist. And here's Nash outside. Shot is off. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Lakers trail by 17. He dishes it to Henry. Pass to Lin. Just 5 to shoot. Henry kicks to Lin. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Roberts. Here's Henderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Here's Henry. Right side, Lin. He kicks to Henry. Henderson against Lin. Baseline try. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Lance Stevenson comes in for Biombo. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brian Roberts. And the Lakers also making a switch. Young's checked in. Just 2 to shoot. Boozer wide open. He fires. Gets an open look and hits.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now here's Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Henderson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Lin kicks to Young. Three-pointer. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside, Walker. There's the dish to Henderson. From about 16, the shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now, here is Young. Boozer dishes to Lin for the 3. There's the bucket, good. Lin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Charlotte moving the ball around, and Walker kicks to Stevenson. Henderson passes to Walker. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Henderson, no good. Lakers trail by 16. Lin kicks to Young. Again, Young missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Walker, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
You know, back in college, Kemba Walker led UConn to the 2011 NCAA championship and was the Final Four most outstanding player that season. Nice to see a winner like him back in the playoffs last season.
And he makes the first. And guys, Walker far and away the leading scorer for UConn in their title run. Last season, second on the Cats in scoring after Al Jefferson. Steve, can he be a distributor as well, do you think?
I think so. You know, he's not an elite playmaker, but for this team, he's needed as a scorer. So he has to find that balance. He's certainly capable of making plays for others.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Lakers trail by 18. Outside, Kobe. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
At the line, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Both free throws good from Randle. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Al Jefferson is the mayor of the left block, has that signature right-handed jump hook, which is virtually impossible to stop. Kind of like a one-handed push shot if you compared it to anything, but with his size and really high release, it's still hard to get to if you're defending it.
And both free throws good for Jefferson. And Jefferson can really palm the basketball. Big hands. And Steve, don't you think that helps his control on that jump hook?
Oh, yeah, no question. The ability to gather and go up with one hand, you know, leaving the other hand free to ward off the defender. It's a big reason why he's got such a low rate of turnovers for a go-to scorer down on the block.
Los Angeles with another miss. Hornets leading by 18. To the wing on the left. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. There's the bucket. Good. Walker's got 11 in the second half. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Bryant dishes to Young. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Pass to Vonleh. There's the feed to Walker. And here's Stevenson for 3. And that one's good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Lakers shooting here about 46% for the game. Then the pass to Randle. Inside, Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Jefferson, a screen on Young. Stevenson kicks to Jefferson. And it's Walker penetrating. Pass to Patrick from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hill's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Analytics has become a huge part of the NBA, and one element of that jumps out at me is basically the cameras that track every movement of every player and provide info on when exactly a player gets tired to how much of their time on the floor they are actually running instead of standing around.
Charlotte calls timeout. And back to the camera system we were talking about. Some teams using it more than others, but they are starting to find and use all sorts of data, Steve, from those cameras.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear how different teams are using that technology. Some teams use it to check on the club's spacing. They'll see how many times a guy is dribbling the ball compared to the season before. That's what the Celtics did with Rondo. It's really interesting. It's a tremendous amount of data to process. But the trick is, making it work, making it mean something.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Hill dishes to Young. And stolen by Vonleh. Ahead. Stevenson passes to Patrick. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall hitting it all the way. And Young with the stuff.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Wide open. There's the bucket. Good. 30 points in the game.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Randall with a screen for Kobe. Young in the corner. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 7. And that one's good by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
A lot of times when a great player hangs it up, they take some time to find themselves or just relax. But Kobe said last season that he wants to stay heavily involved in the NBA when his playing days are over. Not a huge surprise if you think about just how competitive he is.
And Clark, for Kobe in his post-playing career, you have to think he would like to stay involved with the Lakers on some level, given that he has spent his whole career, really his most formative years with the organization.
You know, that could be true, Kevin, from a front office standpoint, but if he wants to try his hand at coaching, he might have to be open to moving around for a little bit. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Taylor. On its way from Neal for 2. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Ben's checked in.
Jeremy Lin.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. No good from Cardinal. The Hornets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Biyombo. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Neal.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Clarkson kicks to Henry. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Roberts. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Gerald, we know you demand a lot of yourself and expect a lot from the team. What is the focus you guys have to keep the level of play up where you want it to be?
We just got to keep working at it. We play really hard, but, so you're going to make your mistakes. But we just got to stay disciplined and keep working with each other.
Playing hard, such a key factor. Gerald, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And so that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.